In a world where my voice sounds rather deep and sexy, comes a production like no other, apart from every other one that you've seen on YouTube about the Star Wars Black Series. Yes, everyone, I've got a real bad cold and my voice sounds really deep and gruff and horrible, so please bear with me. We'll be back to normal very soon. So if I start coughing and I sound like I'm grunting, whatever, it's because I've got a cold. So I thought I'd still do a review anyway. And the first one we've got is this one. This is Black Series 01 Finn on Jakku. This is when they started redoing the Black Series figures for the 6-inch. They changed all the packaging to this style. I don't really know a lot about the Black Series figures. I've got a fair few of them now, but I only started collecting as of September 2019, so I'm really far behind. I'm doing my best to get as many as I can. So I'm going to start off with 01, obviously, and work up numerically in order. But there are huge gaps in the figures that I don't have. So when I do get those figures, I will add them into the playlist in the correct sequence, if that makes any sense. So anyway, let's have a look at the packaging. We've got a nice picture here of Finn, played by John Boyega. I had to really think of his name then, but I do know it's John Boyega. It says Finn Jakku. This here, I believe, is the number that you have to look for between those numbers or something. It's on this side as well. I think that's the assortment numbers. Then on the back we've got a bigger picture of the one on the side. Finn Jakku, trained warrior desperate to escape his past. Finn is plunged into adventure as his conscience drives him down a heroic but dangerous path. Lovely. And then we've got all this blech stuff down here that I can't read because I can only read English. I can read a bit of French, but it doesn't make no sense to me. And then on the side of the box here, which you can't really tell because the window cuts it out, it actually says Finn and it carries all the way up. Actually no, it doesn't, it just goes to there. It's supposed to say Finn on the box because all of the boxes have that. They don't have on this side though. I really do like this red that they do in the boxes and in the window packaging there. Little tip, if you're like me, you're an opener but you also like to keep the boxes, open them from the bottom. It'll save the tops looking like crap later on. Believe me, it helps a lot. Especially if you get these from places like the Entertainer, where they just kind of like don't really care about the figures and they just dump them on the shelves. I actually found this one in an Entertainer, and it was literally underneath a whole pile of other figures that were rammed at the back of like the bottom shelf covered in dust. And I was like, they've got one that I haven't got, and it's like £3. I'm going to have that. And I did, I bought it. As you can tell, I've got it in my hands right now. So anyway, let's break this open and we'll have a look inside and have a look at the figure. So I'm going to open up the bottom of the box because I thought I'd already opened it. So I noticed something. I haven't actually opened this one. So here we go, we're going to use a knife. No, that's not a knife. This is a knife. I had to insert some sort of random joke in there somehow, so there we go. So I tend to open these from the bottom gently, so not to crease too badly, because these are going to be standing back up, so you're not going to see that crease anyway. But if you do it on the top, you're really going to see it. So if that makes sense. And then just hold the tab at the top and pull, and the tray should come out. And there you go, there's your figure. So after wrestling Finn out of the packaging, and this is the state he came out in, we're going to straighten him up and then we're going to have a look at him a bit and kind of get him into some sort of default pose. There we go. I think this was a figure before they did the face printing tech, but you know what, he actually has got a nice bit of character behind that face. I don't know if they're going to redo a Finn with a better face, but because to be honest, from the front, face on, it's not too bad. It's not brilliant. It's not too bad. So let's have a look. We've got, articulation-wise, he's got side to side. You can turn. You can look up and down. He has, if you can't tell, just underneath there, he's got like a neck up and down kind of. I don't know if this is the bell ball joint. Let's have a look. Will it come off? Will it come off? It does. It does. So there we go. We've just beheaded John Boyega. I'm not sure, but I might be able to use that head. If I was to like get another one of these and make that hole slightly bigger in there, I could fit this on a First Order Stormtrooper. If I get another First Order, I can't even speak. This is how bad this cold is. There we go. My head's back on. We've saved Finn. Okay, so he's got up and down, side to side, waggly. The neck ball gives him that kind of amount of looky downiness. He has got up and downs on his shoulders, so he can do Flappy Bird. Arms go forward to the sides. He hasn't got a butterfly joint, so don't even bother. Elbows, which can rotate, so he's got rotating elbows, and he's got. Yes, he has. There you go. You can move his hands in and out, do the usual waggly. He's got an upper torso slight crunch. With a slight crunch, he can rotate a little bit, but the jacket does get in the way. Yeah, it doesn't want to go that much more than that. Waist swivel? No waist swivel. Hips. Nice spread. Forward and back movement, so basic ball joint movement. You can rotate at the upper thigh. Double knees. He can kick himself in the ass if he wants to. He can also extend his foot. And then he does have an ankle pivot, so that's cool. So yeah, that's pretty good. And it's the same on the other leg, same on the other arm as well. So that is it for articulation. I didn't really count how many points of articulation that was, but if it was to double that up for each limb, it would probably be in a range of somewhere around 25, I'm guessing. So I will start doing an articulation counter or something like that. Let's have a look at his jacket, because is this the same jacket used by Poe in the first film? I'm not sure. It might be. It's been a while since I watched that film. Yeah, it's a nice jacket. It's a nice coat, as the guy from Batman Begins says when he sees Bruce Wayne giving up his coat and his money. You should have really given the money, Bruce. That was a real dickish move. You know, you're a multi-billionaire. You throw away your cards and your money, and you just give the guy a coat. But yeah, it was a nice coat. The gun. I don't know what kind of gun that is. I haven't got specs on this gun. If anyone has got specs on this gun, please let me know. That would be awesome. He hasn't got anywhere to holster the gun, obviously, because he's obviously scavenging for stuff to use. He's scavenged a coat. He's scavenged a gun. And that's about it, really. So yeah. Marks out of 10 for this figure. Not a big fan of the figure, to be honest. There was a better one that came out a bit later on, which I think was the Finn in the Imperial Disguise. And they also did a Finn First Order Stormtrooper as well, which I haven't got. But if I do get them at some point, I will do comparisons between the two. I have got a lot of Rey figures, and I was going to do a little Rey, John Boyega running around screaming Rey thing, and have like 3 different Reys here. There's a 4th different Rey now, which is the one with the Dio that came out recently, so I could have had 4 Reys, but I didn't like the look of that figure. So yeah, and there we go. So yeah, I'll give this figure out of 10. I'll give it a 7.5. I'm being generous. So yeah, let's put him in a nice pose and we'll end the review. So we can have a look like that. Shooting at something up there. He says, I can see you up there, I'm going to shoot you with my rifle. Or whatever it is, he's got a blaster. Oh, he stands. He stands. So there we go, guys. That has been a review of the Finn 01 from the Black Series. And I haven't put the box back together, but there we go. Finn Jakku 01 of the Black Series. If you like this video and you would like to see any more of the Black Series, you can check out the playlist that I will be creating alongside more of the figure reviews very soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you on the next one.